Good morning, Jaguars. It's Miss Newman. I'm here with a IB attribute for the month of November. The IB attribute for November is open-minded. And what does being open-minded mean for our IB attributes? Well, the way that we're thinking about it in IB is open-minded means being able to listen to others without having our own point of view cover over what the other person is saying or trying to communicate. So it means understanding and appreciating other people's points of view and being able to grow from those points of view. I think all of us have had the experience of being listened to in a way that was really helpful, where we thought, oh, that person really heard what I was saying. And we've also had the experience when we're talking with somebody and it seems like all they can think about is what's on their mind and not what you're actually saying. And I think we've all been in both sides of that, where we haven't been necessarily open-minded listeners. So the story that I'm going to be reading to you today, called The Rabbit Listened, is about that idea of the way we listen. Do we come into a situation where somebody maybe is having a rough time? The boy in this story is having a rough time. And how do we come into the situation and how do we hear about somebody's experiences in a way that's not about what we want them to think, but rather about giving them the space to feel or to say what they are trying to say. So here's the story. It's called The Rabbit Listened by Corey Dorfield. And it's the dedication is for CCJB, SAF, and everyone rebuilding. The rabbit listened. One day, Taylor decided to build something new, something special, something amazing. Taylor was so proud. But then, out of nowhere, things came crashing down. The chicken was the first to notice. Cluck, cluck! What a shame! I'm so sorry this happened. Let's talk about it. Cluck, cluck! But Taylor didn't feel like talking, so the chicken left. Next came the bear. Urgh, rawr, how horrible! I bet you feel so angry. Let's shout about it. Gar, rawr, rawr. But Taylor didn't feel like shouting, so the bear left. The elephant knew just what to do. Trumpta, I can fix this. We just need to remember exactly the way things were. But Taylor didn't feel like remembering, so the elephant also left. One by one they came. The hyena, hee, let's laugh about it. The ostrich, gulp, let's hide and pretend nothing happened. The kangaroo, tss, what a mess. Let's throw it all away. And the snake, shh, let's go knock down someone else's. But Taylor didn't feel like doing anything with anybody, so eventually they all left until Taylor was alone. In the quiet, Taylor didn't even notice the rabbit, but it moved closer and closer until Taylor could feel its warm body. Together they sat in silence until Taylor said, "Please stay with me." The rabbit listened. The rabbit listened as Taylor talked. The rabbit listened as Taylor shouted. The rabbit listened as Taylor remembered and laughed. The rabbit listened to Taylor's plans to hide, to throw everything away, to ruin things for someone else. Through it all, the rabbit never left. And when the time was right, the rabbit listened to Taylor's plan to build again. "I can't wait," Taylor said. "It's going to be amazing." Sometimes hugs say more than words. And that is the end of the story.